Welcome, Aries. We're doing an energy reading for you today. It is a general reading, so always trust yourself on what resonates, leave what does not. It's also timeless, so whenever you're watching, this is the most perfect time for you. And it's wherever Aries is in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising sign. And if you're cross-watching, big welcome. Let's dive in. So first up, Aries, we're going to pull you a central energy, which is a message from your angels. You pull the career angel. So some of you, there's a choice in going in a new direction when it comes to career, either because you want to. There's a choice between following a corporate route, working for someone, an organization. The other one is kind of like something that gives you more freedom. So possibly at a bit of a choice point here in terms of what direction you want to go to. Deep in contemplation. Let's have a look at 4 key areas of focus for your reading, and then we'll pull you lots of clarifiers. Okay, some of you need to cleanse your energy or the physical body. You've got purification here. So if it relates to the physical body, it's looking at diet, nutrition. For others, it could be the emotional waters, things that don't serve you. And you've got thriving here. So this can certainly relate to an aspect of your life. It could relate to finances. It could relate to your health and well-being. And Spirit's saying you need to trust in the flow of life, trust in what's happening in your life right now. And there's also a need for you to be action orientated. So stepping into your personal power, taking charge of your life. With some spiritual guidance. Well, you've got the High Priestess. So there's a need for you to be in higher vibration. It's being in the divine feminine energy, whether you're a guy or a girl. So Spirit wants you to get in more flow, not only with the physical body, with your energy levels, but also in high vibration, high consciousness. And you've got the Lost Star. Right now you're going through some rebirth, which means the major change is happening. Out of the darkness and stepping into the light. Some of you could definitely be kicking off a health and wellness kick. And you've got the triple star grid, which is again aligning to your higher states of consciousness. So some of you need to move out of the lower chakras and into the crown chakra. And you've got the winged messenger of creation. There's an angel there holding a beautiful magenta orb of light. So possibly a project or things that you want to work on, plan for. Let's put you some clarifiers. Having a look at the top row, which is about cleansing your energy or the physical body, getting into flow, being in higher states of vibration. 3 here. Okay. So we're saying when you do that, not only trust your intuition on what's right for you and the choices you need to make, it's going to open up that third eye chakra. You got a man holding a coin. So guys, there's certainly a focus on your financial security and stability, wanting to improve that in your life. Yeah, because it's come out with the root chakra, which is your sense of security, stability, home and finances. And it's also come out with the thinking man. So guys, not only practical, but also have a spiritual side to you. Girls, this can also be someone you're relating to. Let's have a look at you thriving. Okay, got the angel of love here. So there's possibly a love relationship that's about to thrive. I will say if there's a divine union here, the masculine is very practical and down to earth. The feminine is in high vibration. They're in high priestess energy. Very high vibing. Oh, yeah, because here she comes. Got the magician in the mirror. So it's up to you what you do with your life, choices you make, actions you take. And the divine feminines come out here also holding a coin. So they're not only high vibrational, girls if we're talking about you, guys if we're talking about a love partner, they're also very focused on their coin. So both partners working on their stability. Now if you're single, read the messages as they're coming out. Let's have a look at you trusting in the flow of life, going through a rebirth right now. Okay, we got so interesting. Got a mirrored pair coming out here. Now got the thinking woman coming out. We've also got the thinking man up here. So girls, being very balanced, practical. Okay, there's possibly some hostilities going on in this love relationship or with someone around you. Okay, it's to do with some lack going on, needs not being met. Possibly somebody's feeling a state of lack and you're holding yourself back, being tentative. Let's have a look at the hostilities. Now, it's related to love, so there's possibly some issues in this love connection. And Spirit's saying you have the power to have a new life chapter. You've got the world at your feet. It's time for expansion and growth. So if you're holding yourself back in any way, you kind of got to ask yourself, why am I holding myself back? Let's have a look at you being in higher states of consciousness. You may be dealing with someone who's at a distance from you. Okay, when you're in your higher state of consciousness, you're going to attract everything you want. You've got cornucopia here, success on every level. And again, Spirit's saying you've got to trust your intuition on what the right path is for you. What's going to make you happy. And some of you need to boost up your life force energy, your vitality. There's certainly a focus on the physical body here. Let's have a look at you taking action. Okay, Spirit's saying you need to be very present, live in the present moment. So don't future pace yourself. Don't look backwards either. Value yourself. Oh, there's certainly a bit of anxiety and worry going on right now. And again, Spirit's saying the key to that is to get in your crown chakra, the highest state of consciousness. That anxiety will be sitting in the root chakra or the sacral chakra. Emotional waters are around your finances. Let's have a look at the anxiety. It's directly related to a broken heart. So Spirit's asking you, have you been through things in the past that you've yet to clear the energy of? Because it's not in the present connection, but it may be creating issues in the present connection. And in the same row, you got a message to take action. So possibly holding yourself back from a love connection here, or doing what you feel like you want to do, need to do. Got action twice in this row. Let's have a look at new things you want to kick off. Okay, there's some kind of contract coming in, something legal coming in. And you're in a place of indecision, at a crossroads. Do I go left? Do I go right? And Spirit's saying the key to that is for you to trust your heart. What's your heart saying? Be as logical as you want, but what's your heart saying? Let's have a look at this choice, indecision. Okay, you've got the temple path. So Spirit's watching over you. Whatever path you take, it's going to be protected by Spirit. Okay, Spirit's saying you need to bring yourself back into balance between your yin and yang energy, taking action and resting. So are your energy levels out of balance? Well, let's put you some guidance from the ancient soul tribes. Having a look at the top row where there's definitely a cleanse that needs to happen. For some of you, it's worry and anxiety. For others, it's the physical body. There's a big focus on the root chakra here. Sense of security, stability. There's a divine masculine, a divine feminine. Okay, you got Kali, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so then you can enter. Some of you need to clear some blockages. Old ways of thinking and being. Again, you've got this message of being watched over and protected by a guardian angel, and it's time for you to take a leap of faith on the new. Let's have a look at you thriving, which is related to love, money, and you being in the driver's seat of your own life. Okay, there may be a situation you're going to be called on where you need to back yourself and do what's right for you. And Spirit's saying you regularly need to get yourself outside, maybe to find some clarity, just to ground your energy, get some exercise. And you've got fertility, so it is the perfect time to kick off new things in your life. All right, let's have a look at you trusting in the flow of life. You're coming out of the darkness and stepping into the light. There's certainly some issues going on in the love connection here, where it's directly related to some kind of lack going on. Okay, Spirit's saying the love you shared wasn't wasted, it was received. So whether a connection's coming apart, gone as far as it can, whether it's situations from the past you need to release. You need some quiet time for reflection. And Spirit's saying when it comes to your material needs, you're absolutely going to be watched over by Spirit for today and all of your tomorrows. Let's have a look at this side, which is very action orientated. You're in a state of anxiety, and Spirit's saying key to that is for you to take action. There's a lot here about you trusting yourself. Okay, right now you need to rely on your strength and be very strong. Whatever's coming your way is going to be handled in a fair and just manner. Again, there's this confirmation that with the Justice card, we've also got a contract, which is a balancing of scales going on. Could definitely be something legal going on here. And Spirit's saying you need to release harsh judgments about yourself and others and see the light and love within everyone. So being kind to others, trying to see what their perspective is, and ask for help if you need it. Not doing everything on your own. With some healing messages. Okay, Spirit's saying just be grateful for the things that are working well in your life. That's just an attitude shift that needs to happen. There's definitely some conflict going on here where you're going to need to back yourself. Any guidance on that conflict? Okay, you're related to a pet. There's an animal involved here. Okay. We've also got healer of the ages here. Some of you may need to seek a healer either around your physical body or something going on in the emotional waters. When you do that, it's going to lead to a new beginning. It's going to be a breakthrough there. Okay, some of you need to do a little bit of work around the inner child or do things that light the inner child up, which is fun, adventurous. Oh my God, darlings, you got 3 messages on this side. You need to take action on something. When you do, the abundance is going to come in. Wow. It's directly related to something legal or something around your finances. Okay, let's put you some guidance from the tarot. Yeah, you're definitely at a choice point. There's options before you. Possibly procrastinating. And there's a Queen of Earth here. So there is definitely a divine feminine here who's very stable. Guys, this can represent a love partner. Girls, it can represent self, wanting financial security and stability. And there's either it kind of feels there's a stalemate going on between 2 people here. Or you're procrastinating on making a choice. Going in any direction. And for some of you, there's an inheritance coming in. So this is what the legal document may be coming in through. It's either related to self or a partner. It kind of feels like it's your energy, Aries. You've got an inheritance coming in. Obviously not going to affect everyone. All right, let's pull you some messages directly from your spiritual team. Oh, you've got the eagle coming through, all about embracing Spirit. Spirit's got your back right now. They're just wanting for you to trust in what's happening in your life is to either help you with clarity to make a choice forward on your path or to help you clear out some energies that no longer serve you. Spirit's saying just surrender to the flow and go with what's happening in your life right now. Don't fight any changes. And you may need to embrace your shadow side. What's coming up for you that needs to be cleared? Again, you got a message about embracing the feminine energy, which is being more in flow and to observe in silence. So there's more things unfolding here, more information to come to light. And to remember that we are all connected. So you're connected to everything that is. Animal, spirit, human, the universe, animals, everything's connected. So it's almost even saying that whatever actions and choices you make are going to have a ripple effect in your life. All right, let's put you some guidance from your animal spirit guides. Or you've got the pig spirit. You need to use your mind wisely. So this is about not overthinking things, not creating issues where there were no issues before. And the scarab beetle magic works through you. So you have the power to change situations in your life. Some of you very creative. And the badger spirit, it's time for you to be fearless and bold and go after what it is you want. All right, those are your messages. Take it easy. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.